out of favor with his then-sponsored political party being the ODM. Then thereafter, you will recall that she vouched her allegiance, and as a matter of fact, she campaigned actively for the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency William Ruto. Now, due to his failure, or rather, due to the disagreements between him and the ODM political leader, His Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, he faced a lot of persecutions, including a litigation in court that sought to remove him from office, to remove her from office as one of the members of the Parliamentary Service Commission, and also as the member of National Assembly representing the people of Malindi. Now, you will remember that in the year 2018, there was a handshake between the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga and His Excellency the retired President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, which of course exacerbated the already failed relationship that Aisha Jumwa had with his political leaders, or with the leaders of the ODM party. Now, as a result, we have seen that in the recent past, the nomination that we had from His Excellency William Ruto nominating Aisha Jumwa as the nominee of the Cabinet Secretary, the position of the public service. Now, we have seen in the media that there has been some people who are calling to question either the conduct of His Excellency Aisha Jumwa or her academic qualifications. Now, when we want to speak about the cases of the litigations that Honorable Aisha Jumwa has faced, it is common knowledge that these cases were born in the year 2020, long after she fell out of favor with the ODM leader, and long after we experienced the divide in the leadership that was then between Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and the current President William Ruto. So that the cases that have been lying in court, the murder case against Honorable Aisha Jumwa and the anti-corruption case against Honorable Aisha Jumwa, is without a doubt an instigation of the state then due to the political reasons, as I have laid a basis for. So really, what the confidence that I would want to give the public as far as Honorable Aisha Jumwa is concerned is that the cases that were made against her were made on the basis of the failed political relationship between her and the Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. And it was meant largely to punish her for having allied herself with the current president, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. So that we have written quite a number of letters to the office of the ODPP, hoping against hope that those frivolous cases that are currently lying in court, wasting the Honorable Court's time, shall in the fullness of time be withdrawn. And tomorrow, on the 7th day of October 2022, we will be appearing before Honorable Mutuku in Mombasa, so that the office of the ODPP can tell or inform the court the extent to which they have reviewed the file or the matter that concerns Honorable Aisha Jumwa as far as the anti-corruption cases are concerned. So we know too well that there has been some idlers or peddling some narratives online as to how unqualified Honorable Aisha Jumwa is. We know too well that her academic qualifications were called to questions, and that matter has since rested, and there is no question as regarding the qualifications of Honorable Aisha Jumwa in court. And secondly, the cases that were made against her, the murder case and those the anti-corruption case, are matters that we are waiting for a review of the files of the ODPP so that we can have an nolle prosequi, or this case is terminated, as they do not have any legal consequences to that matter. Thank you.
As we stand here, we are the advocates presenting Aisha Jumwa for all the criminal matters that she has faced. We started representing cabinet nominee Aisha Jumwa from the date she was elected as a member of parliament for Malindi. We have walked through the processes at the investigation stage, at the DCI stage. We have been with her since she took plea. We are with her, and what we'll tell the Kenyans is that those charges were politically instigated. Those were charges that were brought up to arm twist Mheshimiwa Jumwa to join the political party of Jubilee at that time. Now that being the matter, she has been nominated to be a cabinet nominee for the public service and gender, yet the party ODM has sworn that they will stop her from being cleared. Do they have the capacity to stop Aisha Jumwa from being cleared as a cabinet nominee? This is the position of the law. One, this country, everybody is presumed to be innocent until proved guilty. Aisha Jumwa has not been convicted of any matter in this country. Two, who has the constitutional mandate to declare somebody guilty? It is only the judiciary. The DCI, the DPP, the EACC do not have any constitutional mandate. They investigate, they charge, they become witnesses in court. And therefore, Kenyans gave the judiciary that mandate. The mandate that we have seen today, where the judiciary has sentenced Waluki. It is not the DPP, neither is it the DCI, nor is it the EACC to deal with the questions of Aisha Jumwa. Has this been a president? Yes. Retired President Uhuru Kenyatta was allowed to contest, yet he had a criminal matter in the ICC. The current president, Dr. William Ruto, was allowed to contest in 2013, yet they were facing criminal charges of genocide, mass killings. Third, are there governors who have been allowed to contest? All the governors, including the governor of Nairobi, Governor Sakaja, was allowed to contest, and everybody has been allowed to contest. Was Jumwa cleared to contest for the governorship of Kilifi? Yes. The questions of her academic certificates were dealt with. She was validly nominated by UDA to contest the seat of the governorship. Another issue that is coming up all over is that this is a war against a woman. This is profiling the women of this country. If it was not her gender, ODM be fighting over this matter. ODM should remember that their presidential candidate was sworn in illegally, and that was an offense of treason. He was allowed to contest in Azimio ticket. Mheshimiwa Kajwang himself was charged with a treason offense. He never lost his seat. We have a lot of offenses where politicians have been charged. And therefore, we stand as the councils representing Aisha Jumwa that she will not be stopped from being a cabinet secretary. The only provision of law that will stop her from getting that position is if Parliament does not approve her. The Secretary General of ODM, one Wakili Sifuna, has been hitting hard that they will ensure she does not get cleared. The Senator Secretary General Sifuna is not a member of the National Assembly. He will not vote for her or against her. That is a preserve for members of the National Assembly. 349 them. Sifuna is not there. Let him deal with matters Senate. We are also putting it to this: how many Kenyans have criminal challenges and who have been acquitted? What will happen if Aisha Jumwa is acquitted in all those matters? How will she be compensated for losing that position? So it is our position that this is malice by ODM. This is completely out of order. The position of appointing and nominating is a preserve of the head of state. Cabinets don't apply for jobs. They are nominated by the head of state. Aisha Jumwa has been nominated by a valid elected President of the Republic of Kenya. She will go through the vetting process by the committee that vets appointments. Then the voting will be there. We are urging people not to profile women in this country so that we allow more women leadership in this country, and as her lawyers, we will defend Aisha Jumwa all the way until she becomes the woman cabinet secretary in charge of gender. So we are calling upon the Azimio group to accept the battle of who is the next president of the republic has been settled by the Supreme Court. We are also calling to Azimio to leave the citizens of this country get cabinet ministers for work to start. And we are calling for them to respect the decision of the president for nominating a lady candidate. Remember, Aisha Jumwa is the first woman candidate to be a CS from Coast. Thank you very much.